Hey everybody, this is TJ Watkins, author of The Shift, Moving from Victim to Exploratory Self. Welcome to day 9. Today, I want to talk to you about when you focus on the wrong things. And let me explain that. See, many times I'm sitting here in the US and I live in the land of plenty. I come from a land of not so much. Growing up in apartheid South Africa, and that sounds almost like a cliche now when I speak it, but I grew up on the poverty-stricken Cape Flats. And it was violence-ridden. And this place was like, on some level, hell on earth, but on another level, like a surreal life experience. And in the most loving way, people were drawn to each other until they realized their differences and then they would fight, i.e. the violence. So you see both of this, and it's always been displayed. But now I live in America, and America is the land of everything. Expensive houses, expensive cars, and there is poverty here, but nothing compared to what I have seen in my life. And that's not to belittle the struggle of people in the US. But we have spent so much time chasing after material stuff. More money, bigger cars, bigger houses, more fabulous friends, all of those things. And those all, we treat that like those are the important things. And it takes one fire to lay everything in ruins. It takes one flood to make everybody be at the same level. And the humanity returns. I have seen some of the most amazing stuff in this US about that human spirit. Where every day there is this mental carving of a separation lines between people, but you bring real life to their doorstep and they remove that and the humanity shows up. A few years ago, I was out in Cape Town with one of my friends and we were joyriding in his ridiculous Ferrari. And at the end of this ride we were sitting, and he's a really wise person. And the material stuff is not his thing. And he looks at me, and he used to call me TJ, my boy. And he looks at me and he just says, this means nothing. And I look at, it's a Ferrari, it's amazing. And he says, no, it means nothing. This experience that we just had together is the whole reason for why these things exist. It's in the sharing of the experience of your joy, of your success, is the reason why we have material stuff. It is not for me to step on your head and tell you I am better than you. When I do that, guess what? I'm eating away at my enoughness and feeding my not enoughness. And when I feed my not enoughness, no amount of Ferraris, big houses, celebrity friends is going to ever make up for it. You see, when you tap into the not enoughness by focusing on the wrong things, nothing is ever enough. And that includes you. So we better flip this game and start feeding the enoughness that we see a thing for what it is, just a thing, an experience that you can walk away from. Because I promise you right now, look at your kids, look at your spouse, look at all the people that you love. And I promise you, if any of them are threatened right now, and you come close to losing them, you will know what is important. But we don't have to wait for that in order to start refocusing our attention to what is important. It is the relationships that you and I have. It is the relationships that we have with the greater community. Instead of seeing ourselves as different and separate, let's see ourselves that we're in it together. And I used to say 22 life. That's what we are. That's what we are serving. And you can do it with a smile, or you can do it bitching and moaning, complaining. Today, if I give you a solid line, keep your gratitude greater than your complaining, that I got from Michael Beckwith. And with that, I'm going to leave you today until tomorrow. Cheers.